Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Without a crystal ball just keeps getting worse and worse. Basically, the internet turned on Katie, the Karen of YouTube, after she got sent a massive lawsuit from Tati Westbrook, where Tati and her hubby James were trying to get $5 million out of her for making false allegations about the pair, and for also trying to dig up and leak information about their family online. Basically, after this happened, drama channels were out here making videos left, right and centre because that's big news. And Katie just wasn't having a bar of it. In particular, Katie came for one commentary channel who exposed her brilliantly. That commentary channel's name is CreepShowart. So Katie sent a threatening email to CreepShowart and it then allegedly doxed her, which I've investigated in my prior video that I'll leave linked down below. But basically now CreepShowart, also known as Shannon, officially leaked her email response. So first of all, CreepShowart took to her Instagram story before leaking the email and it said this: Katie emailed me to take my video down and CC'd her YouTube rep, while still putting forth the narrative that she didn't say Sophie was a brat, despite multiple clips showing her say that. Because I know she's watching, here's my response: no. Should I share my email response? Because I fully went off. And then the majority of CreepShowArt's fans had said yes. CreepShow had also posted this to her story before leaking the email.
Just wanted to let you know, I did respond once again. I responded once again to the email Katie sent, this time forwarding it to her YouTube content manager, asking him if we could discuss one-on-one how she admits to maliciously sharing my in that email, saying it's malicious because I feel like that violates YouTube's terms of service, and I feel like something should be done about that because that's not cool. Of you who missed any of the videos going over the emails, basically Katie was CCing her partner manager to say YouTube really cares about this, without realizing in the emails themselves she admits to sharing my maliciously. Like, she says it's an accident, but also says, I wanted to give this information to people who are making videos on you, Shannon, that way they can you. And I was like, so you maliciously shared my. Like, the general logic of admitting, I shared your box. It was an accident, but I shared it. But I also did it so people could send you hate. Ma'am. And you CC'd YouTube on it? I love it. I forwarded the email back to her YouTube partner manager, and I said, hey, I would love to discuss how in this email she admits to sharing my private information, sharing my box. And says she didn't maliciously. I would love to talk to you one-on-one. Because I've actually looked this guy up now to see, part of me thought maybe she made up this partner manager and it was just like a random Google account. No, he does work for YouTube, found his LinkedIn page. So I'm going to be discussing that with him today. So we'll see what happens with that, Katie. One of the most Karen things I've ever been to, because she tried to call the manager on me, only to not realize that she's calling the manager on herself. And my Judy Jetson looks so sad over there.
Okay, so just letting you know, this email right here was leaked on CreepShow's Instagram story, but the full email in response was also leaked on another YouTuber's channel whose name is Tipster. So shout out to him for getting his hands on these receipts. So here was the initial email from Katie Joy to CreepShowArt. On Tuesday, November the 17th, she'd stated, Hi Shannon, good afternoon. I'm working with my YouTube manager to try to resolve this issue that is occurring between us, and he's asked me to reach out to you privately. The video you made about me last week contains information that is false. While I understand you provided your opinions about me, there are numerous misleading statements about me in the video that have caused a series of copycat videos by other creators you are connected to. There is a dangerous accusation that I committed injury by taking out a restriction against another creator for simply talking about me. There is also the insinuation that I falsely accused someone of sexual harassment, which is not true. There are court documents and mountains of evidence that provide what happened to me. A judge in my state agreed with me. The RO was only dropped because of other pending litigation and can be refiled at any time if the behaviour does not stop. Then there is the blatant misrepresentation of me calling a child a lying brat. This is again not true. The child is a and I said that a million times. There is way more to the story than what is presented on YouTube. You claim I have no sources, but this is again false. I work with dozens of sources and have cultivated a network of reality stars that regularly provide me insight about the shows they are on. None of these are true. I'm asking you to remove the content from your channel. Your platform is large, and because of this video, I have lost thousands of subscribers and lost thousands of dollars. Also, to clear the air, I did not you. I do not have your address. I don't know where you live. I shared a public link to a website. When I shared the link, I had no idea your full name was on the link. Additionally, I shared the link because the other creator told me that he was making a video about you and wanted to know if other creators had accused you of lying about them. This creator said he believed you had a pattern of misrepresenting stories. When this creator told me he was making a video, I simply googled blank. I found a series of other people that have made similar claims as me, that you put together a video that was at best misleading and poorly researched, or at worst maliciously made to harm their reputations. At least 4 other creators have pushed back at your presentations, and several have threatened to sue you for defamation. The link contained tweets of your communication with these creators and their request to you to take down the videos. Because my YouTube manager is now involved, please do not take this email and post it publicly. I am told that working privately is what YouTube wants us to do to end this back and forth. If you publish this email publicly, this will then become evidence to YouTube that you are not willing to engage privately to settle this back and forth. It will also show a pattern of harassment by you against me. As I ask you to not speak about me, I have no intention of publicly saying anything more about you. I am copying my manager to this email, so he has evidence of me trying to reach out to you to settle this dispute. Please understand I am a creator that is like you, making a living off this platform. I do a job like you that commentates on others, but I do not seek to destroy anyone's reputation. Your video against me is seeking to destroy my reputation without factual proof. Please remove this video. Thank you. The response from CreepShowart says, Katie, I'm not taking the video down. I have no idea why you CC'd your YouTube manager. It feels highly inappropriate, but I don't think YouTube itself wants us to end this back and forth, seeing as they have no stake in it. I highly doubt they care, especially since the pattern of harassment you've claimed I have levied against you comes in the form of one video I made that is protected under the commentary umbrella. If you state that the singular video is harassment, you must also claim that your over 40 videos about Tati, including the one where you say her legal name, which was not publicly known, is also harassment. Your standards are not consistent, which is alarming, based on your content. Stating that you have no intention to speak publicly about me means virtually nothing, seeing as I don't view critical videos made on me as harassment. There are plenty online, and I personally learn from them and grow. Also, let's not forget you did try to make a video against me, stating that I had been weaponized by trolls and outright lied, only for your own subscribers to rebuke what you were saying because more video came out. Also stating that you shared a link that led to my docs for another content creator to make a negative video about me is truly all I needed to hear, because it shows that the sharing was in fact malicious, the same way screenshots I have access to also state that. This email to me was a mistake, and trying to get people to take down critical videos on you will only make people more curious. Please Google the Streisand effect. I'm replying all on this, and if your YouTube manager truly does have a problem with me making one critical video on you, while you have made hundreds on various other people, I look forward to that discussion with him and only him. I would love to converse about why that is and is not okay. Do not contact me again. So then going back to CreepShow's Instagram story, she had said, can't wait to discuss this with her YouTube partner manager, a person whose job it is to help you optimize your channel and answer basic YouTube questions, not tell people to stop talking about you. Miss Ma'am really tried to intimidate Angelica Oles and I, despite us both being smart enough to see through that. No YouTube partner manager would do this or co-sign this, let alone say if you make an email public, you would be showing a clear targeted harassment campaign. That is dumb. We are not dumb. I don't know why she would try that. Lastly, CreepShow has said, actually that's a lie, I do know. Last year after the Bye Sister video went live, YouTube asked Glam Life Guru to private/remove her video because it was causing a lot of negative publicity. Katie reported on that, and in her head, she thinks that YouTube would do that to every instance of drama, and since she has decided that in this situation she is James Charles, she has opted to try to weaponize her YouTube partner, a man who is probably not paid enough to deal with this. A YouTube partner is not going to speak my ass because I showed an email. He's not going to say the show's targeted harassment when nothing I've done remotely qualifies. I've literally talked about things she has done publicly, in my experience with her. To say otherwise is to lie. So, let me get this straight. In true Karen fashion, Katie initially demanded CreepShowart take her video down about her, but isn't Katie the one who received 4 cease and desists from Tati to take down her videos about her? Which were far worse, I might add. Also, countless fans of CreepShowart are happy with CreepShow's response. Now Katie is literally screaming victim card all over her Instagram at the moment. She's constantly posting quotes like it's literally insane. She can't apologize and take accountability, or when she does apologize, she just repeats herself. Now, CreepShow wasn't the only one to get weird emails from Katie. Angelica Oles, who is another drama channel, had recently tweeted this out on the 17th of November. I just received some interesting emails trying to silence me by threatening to deplatform me. Can you guess which YouTuber would do that? So what are your thoughts on Karen? Let me know in the comments.